Maharaj, I have a question.
Yes.
When you teach a person, do you give him some task on purpose or just spontaneously? For example, today I will temptate him. I will give him temptation and we'll see whether he can manage it or not. Do you give like this or just spontaneously? What happens?
Temptation, what type of temptation?
No, for example, you give some temptation to a person and see whether he can manage it or not, or you never do like this.
No. Temptation appears spontaneously. I'm not giving. When I'm giving, then I have to take ego to give something. There is no ego. No giving, no taking. It happens spontaneously. Listening is spontaneous. Are you deliberating? It is spontaneous. It happens. Listener is listening. Speaker is speaking. Body is external cover. It is voice box. See, there is no any difference because every except this body, spirit is one. Bodies are different. All the time we are thinking, taking focus in body. Therefore, I am repeating the body identity support with is all. We are talking something, we are listening something. The base of body, and it's open fact. Body is not an identity at all. For discussion purpose, for say exchange of thoughts, conversation, language is there, body is required. Only body can't listen. It requires some spirit, power. It's a powerhouse. Power is invisible. If power is not a power, it is a powerhouse. The inner power is supplying power, generating power. Generating power stop, then what is the use of that powerhouse? It's open to not difficult. But some or other we are having strong faith in body because it is log association with the body. So a lot of attachment. If you stay in some house, we have got so many attachment in the house. The house. You are staying so 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, you have got attachment. You do not have to leave the house. It's a house of 5 elements. It's a house of 5 elements, just like stone are there, bricks are there, cement is there, sand is there, blood is there, flesh is there, bones are there, so many organs are there. So without power, that organ will not function. बोल
खाली आवाज येणारच मला भांडे आवाज खाली बसून त्यांची आवाज येणारच भांड्याचा
खाली बसू sit
What is the meaning of beyond time and space?
See, time and space were created. There's no time, no space is there. No meaning is there. Meaning, everything meaningless. You said, myself, the entire world is meaningless. And entire world is illusions. Who has created time? To having touch with the body, you see, this is time, this is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, now this year, now this east in west, north and no meaning there. Though no words are there, where is the meaning? You are absolute, everywhere you are. Beyond sky, your presence is beyond sky, no meaning is there. Meaning is there some limitations. No, for discussion is okay. No time limit, no border limit, no meaning is there. You see with your selfless self, nothing is there. Just some wave, subtle wave with your eye. Subtle wave with your eye, without having any shape. The wave does not have any shape. So experience eye because of body base. The body is not able, so you will talk about the eye. The body is not, they will not talk, who will talk about the eye and you and he and she and it, nothing of it. When Sattama says, if at all you want to compare just like a sky. Sky does not have its own feeling. Question of birth, death, meaning, time limit, nothing is there. We have created circles, we have created so many concepts. Okay. For a, say, aging of human life, so all conditions there, meaning they are there. All science are there, spiritual science are there, religions are there. It's a religion world. Rupam Shivam Shivam. No father, no brother, no master, no disciple, nothing. Brahma Mulamidam Jagat. It's easy to say, but it's still we have a spontaneous conviction. It's open fact. After leaving body, where is the meaning? So what we are living in the body, is a man or woman or somebody else, therefore all these concepts are there. When concept came across, when you come across with the body, there is no body, no concept. So inviting attention, that ultimate truth. Listeners to.
Prior to beingness, it doesn't seem there is nothing, Maharaj.
Yes, of course, nothing. To know nothing here, all this everything is there. I told you, everything came out of nothing, everything dissolves in nothing. Just for discussion, Lord was rebrushing the reality. Because you have forgotten identity, it's not your fault, because of the association of the body, you forgot identity, and somebody prays you are some man or woman or some concepts are there. All concepts came along with the body and will dissolve along with the body. Entire world is illusion, so what the thing is that? Brahman also illusion, Atma illusion, Paramatma illusion, Master illusion, disciple illusion. Or Siddha Ramacharma was saying, to teach you something, how to take ego as a master. Without ego, I can't talk with you. There is no difference between you and me, but you are posing as a man or somebody else. You have to change your views. In one life you act according to your position. But there should be conviction. I have nothing to do with the world.
Maharaj, what do you mean by identity? Unidentified, you say that is unidentified identity.
Yes,
but you say that it is identity.
Yes, some presence is there. Without some presence is there. That's why I got unidentified, invisible, anonymous identity. See my words. How I define? It is a unidentified identity, it is invisible identity. You can't see. Anonymous, there is no name. You can't define it. But if you feel presence, the presence is nameless, without form. It cannot be defined in any words. It is unidentified identity, anonymous identity, invisible identity. You can't guess.
Maharaj, does it identify itself?
Selfless, not selfless self.
Swayambhuya mantra.
I'm not Swayambhu Mana. It's selfless self. Self also having some color of ego. When you say self, there is some kind of ego. It is selfless self.
Yes. So self without ego.
No ego is there. Ego, mind,
Self without ego.
selfless self. There is no ego, there is no mind, no not intellect. There is no I, there is no you, nothing is there.
But if any identification.
If any
Identification.
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 Like I. No, not like not single I, but something. Me. It's me.
Whatever identification are there, along with the body only. Without body, there won't be an identification.
So it seems useless.
Nobody identifier, no identity is there. If identifier there, then it's identity. Identifier invisible. What kind of identity? Therefore, it is unidentified identity. No identifier is there. So for we are having within the body, therefore say I am somebody else, Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master or something. These names are given. The body-based knowledge, simple thing. And you know better that you are not body at all, you are not body at all, you are not going to remain body at all. It's open fact. Willingly, unwillingly, we have to say bye-bye to this body. And where is the Brahman, where is the Atman, where is the Paramatman, where is the God, where is the Master, where is the disciple? All concepts came along with the body. Since childhood, it is influenced by parents, by social people, from relatives, from schools, from literal knowledge. One person was there. I think what with the foreigners was there. He's cycling. He studied in philosophy something. He asked him some question, philosophical question. He said, whatever you read, whatever you listen, minus it and talk with me. So for whatever you read and listen from your associates, you minus it. And they tell me, how you go. All your structure of the building of the spiritual knowledge based upon your body-based knowledge. And the body is not identity at all. Your foundation is weak. It may collapse at any moment. But here, there's a strong foundation. It means what? I have nothing to do with the world. My unidentified identity is vast more than sky. It's spontaneous conviction, not intellectual conviction. You can see the open eyes, not the eyes. You don't the eyes. Open fact, see what is there. Look at this body, what is there. If it not be spirit for a moment, take it. Doctor says gone.
But you say full happiness will come.
Huh?
Full happiness will come.
Happiness is also a concept. The things which is bearable is happiness. Things which is bearable is happiness. Things which is not bearable is unhappiness.
But nobody feels.
Happiness, unhappiness, silence, peace, tension came along with the body only. Lot of happiness, not a tension. No tension. Are totally unaware of the body, unaware of your present existence.
If there is no consciousness, then there is no question of all these things, happiness. Because consciousness, in consciousness we feel all the things.
How would I say the consciousness? It's a certain feeling, certain waves. You have to use some words to identify the reality. Without words you can't identify the reality. Your reality, your listener is reality. Listener, invisible listener, consciousness, awareness, there are various words just indicating your self-restorative presence, spontaneous presence.
So what is the relation of this consciousness with the ultimate truth?
No relation. Your presence all this come along the presence. Your ultimate truth, there's nothing is there. Except the Maharaj says, except your selfless self, there is no God, no Brahman, no Atman, no Paramatman, no Master, no disciple. That means what your ultimate truth. The moment your presence came across with the body, you see the word. We're talking about the ultimate truth, final truth. It was final truth, but when it clicked with the body, you say, I am. You came across the entire word.
Maharaj, yesterday you answered somebody. You will feel you are everywhere. Yesterday somebody asked you a question. You answered you will feel you are everywhere.
Yes, of course.
But nobody
Same thing
feels.
with Mama Oshi Jiva Loki. See, bodies are different. See, small ant going here and there. The spirit of the presence is not there. He will not act in there. And is also in knowledge. He is taking only sugar, piece of sugar, not stone. Because the ant knows the taste of the sugar, you know. Same, the spirit is same. You say sugar is very sweet. The ant is knowing it is very sweet. It has a taste. So that spirit is there. There is no difference between your spirit and that spirit. You say the ant, it's small thing. The mosquito only want to take sucking only blood, not water. So every being has supreme legs. Without presence inside or any being has no meaningless. Presence click with the body and take a form. You are formless.
Complete your question. Remaining part I think.
We are having influence of the shape. Therefore, we are talking all these questions are there.
So there is no meaning of everywhere also.
It should be understood spontaneously.
No. There is no meaning of everywhere also because it is beyond space.
Of course, this is open fact. It's open. Even you are unaware of your presence. The moment the presence click with the body, you say I. Prior to that, I was there, but not in any form. I means presence. What is presence was there, but it's not in any form. The moment that spirit click with the body, say I. To say I, so presence power is required. There is no power, nowhere of the body.
This presence is unaware of itself.
Yes, of course.
It is very difficult to digest.
It is open fact. After living body, do you know what has happened to the body? Nothing.
So I feel this like the patient in coma.
Okay, correct.
So it is useless, Maharaj.
Good question. In coma also some subtle awareness is there. It is a physical problem, a mental problem. Without presence, the breathing is there. Breathing is there, some activity of the body. Physically, he is in coma, he is not aware of it. The coma and that, say, loss of presence is different. Presence is there, form is there, but he is not remembering, his memory is lost. A patient lost his memory. He is not knowing his body also. The functions are there.
So, I mean, how will you differentiate between the patient of coma or the person who is in this deep sleep and the enlightened one?
Deep sleep, you say very nice sleep I got. What is this? Oh, I got very good nice sleep. After awakening, you say I got very good nice sleep. That means some subtle experience is there of nice sleep. Okay. In coma, there is no experience of the body. It is a physical problem. Enlightenment is different thing. It's what is enlightenment. In enlightenment stage or realization stage, yes, subtle waves are there. Where there is no experience of the world, subtle presence is there. Exceptional experience is there. Exceptional experience. Or to use some words.
Is it all the time?
When your knowledge absorbs, you call it Dharatana Bhangi Samadhi. You are fighting. You say you are fighting. Okay, you fight it. But you are in Samadhi. Samadhi means to Adi ka sauda sa. Samadhi means to Adi ka sauda sa. Marathi says Samadhi. How you are proud to being nice? You are doing all the activities. But in samadhi stage, you are not registering any incidents. You are not registering any incidents. Suppose you go office, you know it's the operation. It's duty. You know your hands are moving spontaneously. Doing all this. Then nothing in the mind, so I'm doing some special operation. You know, I don't know. Spontaneous activities are there.
And Maharaj, everybody like we, and you also feel sleepy.
Of course.
So what is it then?
It's sleepy by this a certain stage. He's not sleeping as you sleep. He's having his own, say, absorption. He's one with yourself,
I mean, we see you sleeping, we see you like
that sleeping is that
drowsiness.
sleepy, that sleeping of this master ultimate stage. There's no any individuality. No energy at all. Even that sleeping is not so aware that I'm sleeping. It's a kind of merging inside. It cannot be explained. Nirutnata said, Tisuka Kaya Sangvache Bolatara. You can't express in any words that happiness, spontaneous happiness after conviction. Spontaneous happiness after conviction, it cannot be expressed in any word. If the person can't talk, you give some sweet, you say, how it is? How it is?
What he feels?
He feels,
Does
he's
he
giving,
feel it?
he feels it, we can't express the sweetness. Huh? Otherwise, also, suppose you are able to talk, how the sweet is, it's very sweet. What do you mean by sweet? How is sweet is? Very sweet. Then what you are doing? Take this sugar and this. You can't define sugar. This is sweetness in any word. If anybody asks what is this, it's very sweet. What do you mean by sweet? It's sweet.
Maharaj, do you give us sugar on purpose or spontaneously?
So with different way of trying to convince you. You're using so many words. Some words it can't reach up to the ultimate stage. It's like unidentified identity, anonymous identity. But through words we're trying to give some message to the invisible listener within you that you are ultimate truth. And while listening, listener is supposed to listen, it is my story. You have to forget the body knowledge. All these efforts are to dissolve body knowledge. The moment body knowledge dissolves, then you are. You do your job, you do your responsibility, what is your profession, you are a doctor, you can do your doctor, something else.
Maharaj, I've noticed if I received some spiritual sugar, I should immediately give it back to my guru. Otherwise, no sugar anymore.
You're diabetic. There's one samasi then, that's what. After having good food, I will share with others, don't waste that food.
आपण तिथं असं उत्तम पुरुष लक्षण.
After having some good food, don't waste that food. After having some knowledge from your master, and you are really convinced, share it with them.
Convince means not intellectually.
Not really. Don't be selfish.
And Maharaj, we see different things like the car, camera, phone.
Good.
You also see same thing?
What is serious reflection?
Pardon?
It is serious reflection.
Serious reflection.
If serious is not, they will talk about the car and different things. Entire only spontaneous projection.
Now, how do you see all these things?
As usual, as you like, what you say, I see the same thing.
Same.
Same thing.
But in orange color.
Orange
color.
It says reflection. In dream you saw so many things.
Like that you see.
Yes, dream.
Means you know all the time that this is dream.
Of course. It's spontaneously.
You know the same.
Spontaneously.
Spontaneously.
Not deliberately, because I got it, not intellectually. Even if we are living in the body, you are unconscious with the body. It's like your clothes, you're using clothes. Are you thinking my clothes, my clothes?
This is beyond human imagination.
Of course.
Which can I ask?
Therefore, yes, you cannot put it. Okay, good.
It's like स्वप्न पण पडतात ज्ञानी माणसाला स्वप्न पण
काय स्वप्न पडत हे स्वप्न ते स्वप्न जे I told Janaka. The king Janaka is a king, but in dream he was begging for something.
स्वप्नामध्ये मी घाबरून उठतो तर तसं ज्ञानी माणूस पण उठेल का
ना कशाला तू घाबरायचा प्रश्न नाही ना तुम्ही घाबरतो तू देह भाव नाही ना some concept implanted in the beginning. So when you're a small child, so I tell you, when you're a small child, the parents saying for some, hey, there ghost is there ghost is there, there ghost is there. Indirectly, that concept is registering inside. If anybody says this ghost is there, so indirectly that concept, your delicate mind or delicate sensitive spirit, accepting it, and that reflects in your dream or actions. Suppose if you seek that subtle mind, that subtle it projects all these things. You see the ghost, you see something else. It happens. And to erase the memory, spirituality is there. Since childhood, you have so many concepts implanted inside. Thousands of concepts inside. You are a man, woman, you got hand, his eyes, thousands of concepts. And that delicate, say, spirit, sensitive spirit, etc. all these things, you wish everything. It's called inner body, subtle body. And when it is exposed, when it's a weakness is there, it exposes. It's like an earthquake. If the layer of this floor is thin, then it everything. In dream you share yourself, you're acting that dream and something watching it. So to come out from all this fear, you have to be alert. Therefore reality plays for you. When you come across the fear, when you come across the body. Without what they know, there won't be any fear. Prior to being, do you not know any fear? After living, but any fear is there, no?
झोपेमध्ये पण तो alertness राहतो का
Also, no, of course. Kunta is meditation, hai na? I told meditation antivirus software. The scientific reason is there. Considering sensitiveness of the spirit, that impression of reality is impressed. I am Brahman, Brahman I am.
कंटिन्यू चालू
जर डॉक्टर सांगते तुमचा रोग मूळ गोळ्या घेत होता till you cure completely, doctor advises you to take a dose for 5 days, 10 days, not to discontinue this dose. After having power, you need not require any dose. Similarly, when you are not able to walk with childhood, they give him some artificial walkers. Right? If today somebody giving you a walker, your mommy say, hey, take this walker. I'm grown up, mommy. No, she is a golden walker. They got good strength in your legs. Similarly, Rama mantra, the knowledge, is just like walker. Till you become strong, spiritual, not physical. Then no fear will be there.